Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a theme tutorial for a theme I created on my TikTok account, and I thought it would be a cool idea, and maybe I'm not sure if this is a trend or if it was a trend in the past, but I decided why not do a theme tutorial because many of you guys love theme tutorials. So unfortunately, I won't be doing a coloring tutorial because for the 24 FPS QR code, I made it myself and I don't know how to export a QR code from 24 FPS, and I searched up tutorials but I couldn't really figure it out. So I decided to just do a theme tutorial and you can use a coloring to your liking. So here is the theme. It is a comfort lounge theme. And I made this in like 5 minutes. It was pretty easy, and I hope you guys like it. So I'm just going to be doing a quick theme tutorial. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select a video I want to edit. So I'm just going to go ahead and save one real quick. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly do the coloring and I will be right back. Okay, so I did the coloring on my video and now I'm just going to go ahead and go on to Font. So you're just going to click Load New Project and import your video. Then the first thing we're going to start off with is this. So you're going to use the font Garlic Salt, and you can use the QR code. Since I didn't do a coloring tutorial, you're probably going to be using your own coloring, so your QR codes are probably going to be different than mine. So I'm not going to give QR codes. And you can just put that, I'm just going to put it in the middle for now. And you can make it as big or as small as you want. Then I'm going to write welcome, and the font you're going to use is KG All of Me. And you are going to make the size small and then just use the curve feature to just curve it a bit so it matches up with the little thing at the top. I have no clue what it's called. I also spaced the letters out a bit because it was looking kind of odd. So just like that, and after you've done that, you can just go ahead and move this to the side a bit. Then what you're going to do is you're going to write the word Comfort Lounge. And you are then just going to put it right underneath where it says welcome. And you are going to use a darker color to just write the same word, just duplicate it and write the same word once again, but just in this font. So you're just going to add these little arrows on each side of where it says Comfort Lounge. And you can just, you don't have to use these ones. You can also use the other symbols that are in the font. But I'm just going to use these ones. And make sure to just align it up a bit so it looks decent. Then we're going to move on to this part where it says, you know, like the word Comfort Lounge. You're going to use the font Garlic Salt, and you are going to use a rectangle. So I'm just going to put it like right there. Then you are going to use a square to just make like almost a house type of thing, and the square, make sure the color is a bit lighter than the color of the roof, because otherwise it's not going to, lighter or darker, otherwise it's going to look weird. So I'm just going to do it like that. Then I'm going to write Comfort Lounge on the top, and I'm not going to use the curved feature. I'm just going to simply just write Reitz Lounge. You can also write Comfort Lounge, or you can write your name and lounge. I'm going to get rid of the character spacing because I don't think we need it, and just make the text bigger. Then I'm going to use a rectangle again just to make a little door. So I'm just going to use this one, but just like that. And I'm just going to move these down a bit. Then I'm going to quickly just duplicate the door. And we are going to add one of these ovals. It's like this way, and I'm just going to put it here. Then with the same font we use for Comfort Lounge, I'm just going to write open to just indicate that it's open. You can also write closed, or I don't know, maybe like some timings or anything you want to write. Then we're going to use garlic salt once again, and you are just going to use the number 0. Tilts the sign over. Actually, instead of 0, I'm going to use 8 because 8 seems more, 8 just seems better. And you're just going to add 2 lines on each side just to make it look like it is a real sign. Then I'm going to use a circle just to add a little pin for these, just to make it look like it's hanging from something. And then you can just put the word open in the middle right there. So that is basically it for the title, the top part. Next, we're going to move on to this daily check-in part. So I'm just going to use the font we're going to use is Keep on Trucking. And it was like very popular a while ago, and I feel like people are using it again. So what you're going to do is you're going to click text and use your colors, your color codes, and then go on stroke and use the same color codes and just make the stroke a little wider or thicker. Then use the same text, remove the stroke, and add just the word daily check-in. So you don't have to use a daily check-in, you can use like a log or something. I'm just going to use daily check-ins. Then I'm going to use the font KB Cloudy Day. And with this, I'm just going to write the ratings for each day. So 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, and so on. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little drink on the corner. So I'm just going to take this rectangle. It's the same one we used for the door. And I'm going to add a little straw. And then in the middle, I'm just going to I'm just going to add one more of this to add like a little lid. And then in the middle, I'm just going to add a font with a heart. And you don't have to make a drink, you can make like a food or something of that sort. And then I'm just going to add a little heart in the middle. You can, again, you don't have to use a heart, but I'm just going to use a heart. So I'm going to use the heart from Pretty You, and I'm just going to use the color white because it's simple, and I'm not going to make it too big, just like that size should be good enough. Then I'm going to move on to this. So this is the last part, and this one is just going to say question of the day. So we're going to use the same font we used for Comfort Lounge. So I'm just going to write question of the day. I'm just going to copy it, and then I'm going to duplicate the text, paste it again, and do the same thing we did with Comfort Lounge. You can obviously change up the fonts if you want, but I'm just going to use these 2 fonts. And you're going to make it a different color other than white, which is already the color of the text. Next, I'm going to use where it says daily check-in. Going to use that little text and write my question with that. So my question, I'm just going to write, And then you are just going to write your watermark. So I'm just going to write my watermark with the color codes. I'm going to write ads Sherry, which is my username, and then .com. And I'm just going to make a little heart. Then just put that right under here. And then you can go ahead and just save the project. So I don't need to save the project because I already have the theme. So I'm going to go ahead and save this directly to my camera roll. Then you are going to go on to CapCut. I do this with all my themes, so I don't think it should be a new thing. And just add sharpen just to give it a better quality. Then you can make the resolution higher, and that is basically it for this theme. So now you can go ahead and post it, and please make sure to give theme credit if you do use my theme. So here's how it looks in the end with so this is how it looked before, this is how it looks after. I think there's a huge difference in the quality. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!